Hello English learners and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica. How are you today, Marco?
I'm doing great, thank you. Today we have a really fun topic. We're going to talk about events and festivals. Things like concerts, food festivals, summer fairs.
Oh, I love this topic. And we'll also learn how to talk about past events using the past simple tense.
That's right, very useful for everyday English. We'll learn words like festival, crowded, fantastic, and many more.
All right, let's listen to today's dialogue. It's going to be a little fast at first.
But don't worry, in about 15 minutes you'll understand everything.
Let's listen.
Hey Lucy, did you go to the summer festival last weekend?
Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. The music stage was brilliant. I loved every minute of it.
Really? I read a review online that said it was very crowded and noisy.
Well, it was a bit crowded, but in a good way. There were so many friendly people. We stayed in the camping area right next to the main stage.
Oh, that sounds convenient. What about food? Was there a food tent?
Yes, the food tent was wonderful. Food from all over the world. I have never tried so many different things. It was finger-licking good.
That sounds awesome. Was it expensive?
A little, but worth every penny. We checked the timetable on the notice board outside and went to a cooking class on Sunday morning.
Oh, nice. Was there a play area for children? I want to bring my kids next year.
Yes, the play area was right next to the camping area. The kids loved it. They didn't want to leave.
So that review I read was wrong? It said the concert on Saturday was terrible and boring.
I don't recommend that review. The concert was amazing. We all danced and sang the whole night. We all want to go again next year.
Me too. Well, I want to go for the first time. Ha!
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, so Sam was a little worried because he read a bad review, but Lucy had an amazing time at the festival.
I love how she described everything, the camping area, the food tent, the music stage. So much great vocabulary in there.
Exactly. And did you notice all those past simple verbs? Stayed, tried, checked, loved, danced.
Great stuff. Let's look at some really useful words and phrases from that dialogue.
Okay, let's start our language takeaway. We have some great words today. First word, festival.
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 A festival is a large public event with music, food, or activities. Usually it lasts for 1 or more days.
Exactly. Let's hear some examples.
We went to a music festival last summer. It was brilliant. There is a food festival in the city center every June. My children love festivals. They always want to stay until the end.
So remember, festival, a large public event. Great.
Next, camping area.
Camping area.
Camping area.
Camping area.
Camping area.
The camping area is the place at a festival where people sleep in tents.
Very useful. Let's hear some examples.
The camping area was next to the main stage, so it was easy to find at night. We stayed in the camping area for 2 nights. The camping area was quite crowded, but everyone was friendly.
So the camping area is where you sleep in your tent at a festival. Got it.
Now, food tent.
Food tent.
Food tent.
Food tent.
Food tent.
The food tent is a large covered area where food is served at an event.
Inside the food tent, you can find food from all over the world. We waited a long time to buy food in the food tent because it was very crowded. The timetable for cooking classes was on the notice board outside the food tent.
Food tent, the place to eat at a festival. Delicious.
Okay, next word, music stage.
Music stage.
Music stage.
Music stage.
Music stage.
The music stage is the platform where musicians and singers perform. It's the main attraction at most festivals.
On Saturday, there was an amazing concert on the main music stage. We stood near the music stage and danced for hours. The camping area is near the music stage, so it's easy to find at night.
Music stage, where the bands and singers perform. Love it.
Now for some adjectives. First, crowded.
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 Crowded means full of people. The opposite is empty.
The festival was very crowded on Saturday, there were thousands of people. I don't like crowded places. I prefer quiet, empty spaces. The food tent was so crowded that we waited 30 minutes to buy lunch.
Crowded, full of people. The opposite is empty.
Next adjective, noisy.
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 Noisy means full of loud sounds. The opposite is quiet.
It was very noisy near the music stage, so we moved to the back. The camping area was noisy at night because people were talking and laughing. I couldn't sleep, it was too noisy. Next time I'll bring earplugs.
Noisy, full of loud sounds. Opposite, quiet.
Now let's look at some really positive adjectives. These are all similar in meaning, but we use them in different situations.
First, fantastic.
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 Fantastic means extremely good, and we have similar words, brilliant, awesome, and wonderful. They all mean very, very good.
The concert was fantastic. I danced the whole night. We all had a wonderful time, the kids loved every minute. It was brilliant. The area was really big, so there was lots of space to move around.
So fantastic, brilliant, awesome, wonderful, all very positive. Use them to talk about amazing experiences.
And the opposite, negative adjectives. Terrible, awful, and boring.
Terrible.
Awful.
Boring.
Terrible, awful, boring.
Terrible and awful mean very bad. Boring means not interesting. The opposite of boring is exciting.
The film was terrible. I left before the end. It was quite boring, there wasn't much to do except eat. The weather was awful, so we stayed inside the food tent all day.
So we have positive adjectives, fantastic, brilliant, awesome, wonderful, and negative adjectives, terrible, awful, boring. Perfect for writing reviews.
Speaking of reviews, our next word is review.
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 A review is a written opinion about an event, film, restaurant, or place. We read reviews to decide if something is worth going to.
I always read reviews before I go to a new restaurant. Sam read a bad review about the festival, but Lucy's experience was fantastic. Did you write a review after your trip? I'd love to read it.
Review. A written opinion about something. Very useful word.
Two more useful nouns. Timetable and notice board.
Timetable.
Notice board.
Timetable.
Notice board.
A timetable is a schedule. It shows you when things happen. And a notice board is a board on the wall where information is posted.
You can find the timetable for cooking classes on the notice board outside the tent. I checked the timetable and the concert started at 8 p.m. There was a notice board near the entrance with all the festival information.
Great. Timetable, a schedule of times. Notice board, a board with information. Excellent work. Now let's look at how to put these words together into natural sentences.
In the dialogue we heard, next to, near, inside, and outside. These are prepositions of place.
We use these to say where something is. Listen to the difference. The play area is next to the camping area, they are right beside each other. The camping area is near the main stage, they are close, but not right beside.
The food tent is next to the music stage. The notice board is outside the tent. Inside the tent, you can find food from all over the world. The camping area is near the train station.
Now let's talk about prepositions of time. We use at, in, and on.
Use it for specific times and places. 85 page m. 80 night, 80 the cinema. Use in for longer periods. In the evening, in June, in London. Use on for days, on Saturday, on the first day, on Thursday evening.
The concert starts at 8 p.m. on Saturday. We arrived in the morning and left in the evening. On Sunday, there will be a cooking class at 11 a.m. in the food tent. I usually go to concerts at night, in the summer.
Okay, now the big grammar point today, the past simple tense.
We use the past simple to talk about finished actions in the past. For regular verbs, we add ed. So, start becomes started. Stay becomes stayed. Watch becomes watched.
The festival started on Friday night. We stayed in a big tent together. I watched a great concert on Saturday evening. They danced and laughed the whole night.
And for verbs ending in consonant plus y, we delete the y and add ied. So, try becomes tried. Cry becomes cried.
We tried something different at the festival this year. He cried when the music stopped, he didn't want it to end.
And for negatives, we use didn't plus the infinitive. So, I didn't like it. We didn't arrive until Sunday.
I didn't want to leave, it was so much fun. She didn't like the concert, but she loved the food tent. We didn't stay until the end because it was very noisy.
One more thing, the pronunciation of the past simple ending. This is a pronunciation secret that many learners don't know.
The ed ending has 3 different sounds. Listen carefully.
Sound 1. T, as in cooked or watched.
Cooked, watched, danced.
Sound 2. D, as in played or listened.
Played, listened, stayed.
Sound 3. D, as in started or ended. This is the only one that adds a whole extra syllable.
Started, ended, wanted.
So cooked is 1 syllable, not cooked. But started is 2 syllables, started. Now you sound like a native speaker. Alright, let's listen to the dialogue again, but this time a little slower. Really listen to those past simple verbs.
Hey Lucy, did you go to the summer festival last weekend?
Yes. It was absolutely fantastic. The music stage was brilliant. I loved every minute of it.
Really? I read a review online that said it was very crowded and noisy.
Well, it was a bit crowded, but in a good way. There were so many friendly people. We stayed in the camping area right next to the main stage.
Oh, that sounds convenient. What about food? Was there a food tent?
Yes. The food tent was wonderful. Food from all over the world. I have never tried so many different things. It was finger-licking good.
That sounds awesome. Was it expensive?
A little, but worth every penny. We checked the timetable on the notice board outside and went to a cooking class on Sunday morning.
Oh, nice. Was there a play area for children? I want to bring my kids next year.
Yes. The play area was right next to the camping area. The kids loved it. They didn't want to leave.
So that review I read was wrong? It said the concert on Saturday was terrible and boring.
I don't recommend that review. The concert was amazing. We all danced and sang the whole night. We all want to go again next year.
Me too. Well, I mean, I want to go for the first time. Ha.
Now it's time for the Fluency Builder.
This is where we help you sound more natural and less like a textbook.
In the dialogue, Lucy said, "I have never tried so many different things."
This is a great phrase for talking about new experiences. It means something is completely new to you.
Some students might say, "I didn't try this food before," and that's understandable, but "I have never tried it" sounds much more natural in English.
I have never tried sushi, but I want to. Have you ever tried bungee jumping? I haven't.
You can also say, "I've never done that before," or, "That's my first time."
Okay, a fun idiom now. Lucy said, "It was finger-licking good."
This is a very informal, fun way to say the food was absolutely delicious. Like you want to lick your fingers after eating.
A more formal way would be to say, "The food was delicious," but finger-licking good sounds so much more vivid and natural in conversation.
That barbecue was finger-licking good. I want the recipe. My grandmother's cooking is always finger-licking good.
You can also say, "That was amazing. It was to die for," or simply, "delicious."
Now for giving advice about events. A useful phrase is, "I don't recommend this."
This means, don't go there, it's not worth it. And we heard a similar phrase in the reviews. Save your money.
You could also say, "Don't bother going," but "I don't recommend it" is more polite and common in English.
The hotel was expensive and not clean. I don't recommend it. Save your money and go to the cinema instead. The show was terrible.
And the opposite, when you want to say something is great, I highly recommend it. Or, you must go.
Finally, a simple but very useful phrase, "Me too." And a more formal version, "Likewise."
We use me too to agree with a positive statement. For example, if someone says, "I love festivals," you say, "Me too."
And likewise is used in more formal situations. If someone says, "Nice to meet you," you can say, "Likewise," meaning, "Same for me."
I really enjoyed the concert. Me too. I want to go back next year. It was a pleasure working with you. Likewise, let's do it again soon.
So remember, me too is casual and friendly. Likewise is more formal.
You know, Erica, this topic really takes me back. I went to an outdoor music festival a few years ago with some friends, and it was an incredible experience.
Oh really? Tell me more. Was it crowded?
It was absolutely crowded, thousands of people. We stayed in the camping area for 3 nights. The first night was a bit noisy because the music stage was very close. But honestly, after the first night we didn't mind. We danced, we tried amazing food in the food tent.
It was finger-licking good, I imagine.
Exactly. I have never tried so many different foods in one weekend. There was food from Japan, Mexico, India. And we checked the timetable every morning on the notice board to plan our day.
That's so organized. I'm usually the opposite. I just wander around and find things by accident.
Ha, and did you have a good experience at a festival, Erica?
Well, actually, I went to a science fair with my nephew last year. I wasn't sure about it at first. I read a review that said it was quite boring.
Oh no, and was it?
No, it was brilliant. The review was terrible. I don't recommend that reviewer. My nephew loved the experiments. There was a huge play area for children, and there were things for adults too. We all learned something new that day.
That's wonderful. So the lesson is, don't always trust bad reviews. Sometimes you have to try something yourself.
Exactly. And we all want to go again next year. Me too, in fact. I want to take my whole family.
Likewise. Okay, learners, what about you? Think about the last event you went to. Was it a concert, a festival, a party? Was it crowded? Was it fantastic or terrible? Try to describe it using today's vocabulary. All right, let's listen to the dialogue one final time. Now you know all the vocabulary. See how much you understand.
Hey Lucy, did you go to the summer festival last weekend?
Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. The music stage was brilliant. I loved every minute of it.
Really? I read a review online that said it was very crowded and noisy.
Well, it was a bit crowded, but in a good way. There were so many friendly people. We stayed in the camping area right next to the main stage.
Oh, that sounds convenient. What about food? Was there a food tent?
Yes, the food tent was wonderful. Food from all over the world. I have never tried so many different things. It was finger-licking good.
That sounds awesome. Was it expensive?
A little, but worth every penny. We checked the timetable on the notice board outside and went to a cooking class on Sunday morning.
Oh, nice. Was there a play area for children? I want to bring my kids next year.
Yes, the play area was right next to the camping area. The kids loved it. They didn't want to leave.
So that review I read was wrong? It said the concert on Saturday was terrible and boring.
I don't recommend that review. The concert was amazing. We all danced and sang the whole night. We all want to go again next year.
Me too. Well, I want to go for the first time. Ha!
Amazing work today, everyone. You learned so much: festival vocabulary, adjectives for reviews, and the past simple tense.
Remember to practice using these phrases in real life. Next time you go to an event, try to describe it in English. Was it crowded? Fantastic? Worth the money?
And now it's time for the audio review. This is your chance to test yourself.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the definition, then say the word. Ready? Let's go. A large public event with music, food, or activities. Festival. A place at a festival where people sleep in tents. Camping area. A large covered area at an event where food is served. Food tent. Full of people, the opposite is empty. Crowded. Full of loud sounds, the opposite is quiet. Noisy. Not interesting, the opposite is exciting. Boring. Extremely good, you can also say brilliant, wonderful, or awesome. Fantastic. Very bad, similar word, awful. Terrible. A written opinion about an event, film, or place. Review. A schedule showing when activities happen. Timetable. Great job. Now listen to the word and hear it in a sentence. Stayed.
We stayed in the camping area for 2 nights. It was a fantastic experience.
Tried.
We tried something different this year, a cooking class inside the food tent.
Arrived.
The festival started on Friday, but we arrived on Saturday morning.
Watched.
We watched an amazing concert on the main stage on Saturday night.
Didn't like.
Ryan didn't like it at all. He cried the whole time.
That's all for today. You did a brilliant job. Thanks for listening to English Pod.
Keep practicing your past simple, and next time you go to a festival, tell us about it. Was it fantastic or terrible?
Bye everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye bye.